Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. In front of us we have the Panasonic RF-1150. This is an AM, FM, single sideband, shortwave, CB, classic portable radio. During this video I'll perform an evening medium wave band scan. First we'll go over features, second I'll do a size comparison, and third we'll start cruising the nighttime band. So we are with the classic Panasonic RF-1150. Haven't had it out in a long time. This is an awesome radio. If you guys haven't seen this one, wow. Yeah, it's been sitting in my cabinet. I have a radio cabinet with my special radios. This is one of them. I really like it, along with the 2200. So let's get to it. So we'll talk about features. So you can find these selling on eBay for right around $100 to $250, depending on condition and if it's got a broken antenna or isn't turning on, or there's different things. But I've seen some pretty good deals right around the $150 range. Definitely check out the paid link section below if you're so desire the radio and you're looking for one. eBay does have quite a few for sale right now. And like I said, I checked out the completed auctions and I saw quite a few selling for $100 to $125. So you can pick up an awesome radio for the money. So let's check this out. Big boy. Right away. Let's see if we got the left-hand side here. Here we go. So we got 3 jacks, MPX out. We got a rhythm and record out and earphone jack. Nice. We have a removable strap here, carrying strap on the one side, and just some cool textured plastics there. Going to the front of the radio, where everything happens. Love it, the business end. You'll notice this kind of aluminum plate, which I think is really awesome. This radio dates around 1975 to 1976, which is pretty neat. The style was this, which is cool. Over here we have this 6-band, FM, AM, Marine band, shortwave 1, shortwave 2, and CB. Nice. A little light. This is an incandescent bulb. You can barely make it out, but when the lights are off, you could read your signal strength meter and your tuning dial, of course. So that's nice. It goes going over here to our tuning and battery life indication, which is awesome. You can check it to see your battery strength as well. We have a bass, treble controls. These are really handy to have. Our volume control, which was really scratchy. And this one was always scratchy from when I first got the radio. I never quite had the right stuff to fix it, but I finally got the stuff to fix it. And that's, of course, the deoxic fader formula, FN5. This is the stuff you want for volume controls. This radio comes apart pretty easily. 4 screws. The back half comes off. Pull off a couple wires for the, I believe, the battery, the DC battery terminals. And it'll swing away. And then the front panel comes off once you've taken all the knobs off. This comes off. Disconnect the speaker with 3 connections. It has a ground connection as well. And this front will come off with the speaker. So yeah, and then I got in there from the side and just spritzed a little bit. I got it on low setting. And this is the stuff you want right here. The fader formula FN5. And it cleaned it right up. Bingo. So this does a great job for cleaning your potentiometers. Like these 3 here. Done. Anything with switches in it like these, you can use the standard D5 formula. So if I show it to you. All right, cool. So yeah, volume control. Our speaker here is a 6-inch speaker. Has some great tonal quality. I love it. No messing around here. Up here we got a little switch here. FM, AFC, on or off, and then AM sensitivity, DX or local mode. We have a ribbon style tuner. As you can see here, you can zip it back and forth. Pretty nice. I like that. Very slick setup. Switch here for BFO. And right now it's in the off position, so we can listen to single sideband if we'd like. Over here is CB mode, so if you're wearing your shortwave 2 column, you can switch it over to CB, and then we'll take you over to your CB column there, all the way to the right-hand side of the tuning bar there. There you go. And it's got its own little indicators. You can see that white line. Nice. Okay, below it, band select switch. And we have FM, AM, and of course Marine band 1 and 2. Shortwave 1, shortwave 2. So we're going to go back to AM. Down here it says 120-minute on-off timer. So we do have a timer we can engage by turning this. It's like a mechanical timer. Kind of cool. Panasonic, it's printed there. I don't think you guys can see that. There you go. 2-year warranty, which I think expired. And fine tuning. This is a little fine tuning wheel here. For single sideband, of course, for fine tuning on the medium wave band as well. So if you got a station isn't quite centered and you're not getting it with the main tuning wheel, you can use this to fine tune, which I liked. And going to the right-hand side of the radio, you can see that sleep timer there, fine-tuning, and then, of course, our coarse tuning knob. You have a little wheel here to help you go quickly if you want. And going to the top, you can see where the removable strap comes in handy there. Top of the radio, with the magic happens, is the 200mm external ferrite. This thing's awesome. Now, when I do this video, I'm going to be doing it flat, so you're not going to see this thing moving around, but this pivots up. There you go, and you can, of course, turn it like this. And, you know, I'm just going to be moving the radio up manually, but this is nice if you got it in a normal position. But, yeah, that's a nice setup. I like that. 200mm in length is just fantastic. Pulling power. And on the back of the radio, let's go check this out real fast. Oh, yeah, the telescopic antenna here for the FM and shortwave portions. This extends out to a whopping 3 foot. Nice. And then going down to the back here, look at our tag. So we got a vented area. We have external antenna hookups. So you got FM and an AM. Of course, defaults on which band you're on. Very simple. AC operation. Here we go. We got RF-1150B power source. Of course, it runs on 4D cells as well. Made in Japan. Oh, that's sweet. There's your AC input. And then we have the voltage selector. And the DC compartment here is pretty simple. There's a, you just pinch and slide, and there you go. There's your 4D cell batteries. Pretty simple. And an earphone compartment there. And then we can just slide this back into place. There you go. Done. So let's go ahead and do a size comparison and start cruising the band. Yeah. Let's have some fun. Alright. This thing's a beast to move around, but yep. Part of the magic, right? Okay, what do we got handy? We got the CC pocket in the house. Current time is 11:48 p.m. Central Daylight Time near Chicago, Illinois, USA. For the sake of the band scan, it's April 2026. The making of the video, yeah. Alright, what else we got? The Skywave 2. Now we might be using this tonight for frequency checking. I usually like to have this handy. If I'm stuck on some frequency, I don't know where it's at, or I'm doing a new log, it's always nice to check. So there you go. Using that, it's always handy. And of course, we don't have those two radios. We have a deck of cards. Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He can spin it faster than no one can. He loves his classic shortwave radios from Japan land. He's Iron Man. Yeah, it's awesome. Made in Japan radios. They last forever, as we all know. So let's go ahead and turn this on and have some fun. So here's our switch. We're at the bottom of the band. That bass, it's awesome. So we have some Hindi music out of CHLO 530, Brampton, Ontario, Northeast. It's 441 miles. I believe it's a low power station, 250 watts. So yeah, nice. Directions, cardinal directions, north, east, south, west. And the volume's nice and smooth now. Love it. In the right conditions, we can pick up Cuba. We're getting a hint of it. Got a voice talking there. Definitely Cuba. That's 1,700 miles out Key West. Sweet. There it is, coming in good. Let's keep tuning.
Poverty that I knew too well. But then on September 12th, 2024, everything changed. The rock that my life was built around. My wife was hit and nearly killed while riding her Harley.
So there's 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin, 70 miles to the north, 400 watts. CBK is that direction. I don't know if I'll pick that up.
Built for working people in crisis. And I learned or one family emergency.
But yeah, so like American plum, you have your dogwoods, redbuds, hawthorns. I'm a big fan of serviceberry myself, because it's really pretty.
A lot of bass here. I love it. 550 KTRS, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles southwest. 5,000 watts.
A type of tree, or Hawthorne Heights to the book. But it's a tree that sometimes has thorns or it doesn't. Depends on the cultivar that you get. And it's
1, 2, 3. Okay, some bumper music. 560 WIND, Chicago. The answer actually is that direction, but it still picks it up in that direction, which is pretty something there with the sensitivity.
Happy Monday.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you for everything you do, and thank you for taking my call. My point is, I really believe that the liberals constantly try to segregate this country as much as possible.
570. 580.
Visit WVStateParks.com. The latest in news, talk, and sports from 580 WCHS is brought to you by Jarrett Construction. Call 304-344-9140. Report your message. Metro News Live with Tim Weekly.
Hi, Kathy, Mr. Edge with me now.
Here I am. This is a confidence that I enjoy.
Okay, I heard some call letters. I wasn't sure what I heard, so if I do know, I'll put a little pop-up here.
Learning them again, studying them, talking to them, going to dinner with them and saying, all right, I'm not going to try to debate you. I just want to hear, what do you think about this? What's going on overseas? What do you think about what's going on? I'm not going to fight.
Let's see if we were in 590 or 580 right now.
I think it was terrible.
Yeah, we're on 590 right now. So that was 580 for the last one for IDing, but this is 590. I believe we're WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan. 137 miles to the west in the evening here. Or sorry, east in the evening. West would be Nebraska. If there's talking about sports, it'd be KXSP. Our dial's accurate. 600. A couple stations here on 610, KCSP, Kansas City, Missouri, and WTVN, Columbus, Ohio on 610. About 330 to 400 miles for both stations. 5,000 watts.
For my guitars. I do it for my hunting gear.
We've all done it. Man. We've all done it. We've all done it.
So, to reiterate, Alexandra, see you later, Felicia. Do we have, now we talked too long, Jade.
620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 52 miles north, 10,000 watts.
First things first. You know what? Hit me with one of their social
I'm
questions.
where the, you know what, I already moved them off.
Really? I've got one. I've got one from TikTok. Okay.
Okay, can't over on the music here, but we have country music on CFCO, Chatham, Ontario, 630. It's 310 miles, 6,000 watts northeast.
$3 a gallon.
WMFN, I believe, 640 Peatone, Illinois, 75 miles, 1,600 watts.
What average per gallon of regular is $4 a quarter.
And 90 cent me.
Next on our show, we have some wonderful people. Let's make them feel real welcome right now. You'll enjoy the performance very much. The wonderful people, the Browns. How about it? Yeah.
Okay, can't have running music, but 650 WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles south, in person. Holy cow, the bass sounds amazing with the speaker. Yeah, own a classic like this and you're just going to be smiling.
Kiss you every night.
Nice.
They're not firing the guy. I mean, they're making it clear to me at least that they're not looking to make a change. Look, Mendoza needs a win. This team needs a win. They got to stop the bleeding. One win can turn things around. Like, baseball, beautiful sport is... There are so many months in a season. Like, this is a bad round of golf in the first round of a major. You want to be at the top of the leaderboard, but they're not.
Okay, this is 660. This is nice. WFAN, New York, New York. Home of the Yankees, 750 miles northeast. Nice.
Have a good May. Finish April strong and have a good May. Have an even better June. Have a strong July. And all of a sudden we're... Consultation. We have one set aside for you.
Call QC Kinetics, 312-847.
Right next to a monster station, 670 The Score, WSCR Chicago. With the Cubs.
4347.
Growing a brand is hard, but reaching the right customers shouldn't be. Meet Outcomes from Viant. We've built an intelligent platform.
You can mess with your bass in trouble, which I'm doing right now, to really help out in the evening tuning. Makes a huge difference, like adding your own filter there. Glad it has it.
And ensure that every dollar you spend leads to a real business result.
Okay, we're getting country music. I think that's 680 CGOB. I'll put a little pop-up for that. I believe it's 825 miles northwest. So, yeah. Awesome. $690? Not really coming in.
Getting their money back from Trump's tariff bonanza. With your top of the hour report, I'm Lee Mallon. Breaking now. Businesses were able to start applying for tariff refunds imposed by President Donald Trump yesterday. So why is that money now being returned?
Last April, President Trump imposing tariffs on goods imported from several countries.
Here's 700 WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
Taxpayers have been ripped off for more than 50 years. But it is not going to happen anymore.
But in a 6-3 ruling in February, the Supreme Court finding those tariffs violated International Emergency Economic Powers Act.
Wow, there's like 2 or 3 or 4 competing stations there. You listen. Wow, that's amazing. You're probably picking up one of them's WOR, New York, New York, 710. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
For residents along the Fox River, WGN's Christine Flores is in Antioch, where she says some residents aren't letting the floods push them out of their homes.
Some residents have opted to wait in their homes for the water to reach.
720 WGN Chicago local.
Have been using a neighbor's boat to get in and out of their property and for groceries.
I go get them, then I put them in a boat, and I take them down through there, unload them. And if I got stuff for the neighbors, I do it too. My neighbors rent.
Okay, music on 730. Oh, wow, what could that be? Possibly CKDM? I'm guessing here. Daphne, Manitoba. Yeah, it's pointed the right way. 820 miles. Sweet. Can't overrun the music, but that's awesome.
Photograph sensitive.
Oh, that could be Zoomer. Hold on a second. Let me just check to see if that's Zoomer radio. Possibly it's Zoomer radio. Yeah, okay. Too strong. So, yeah, 740. Take back 730. Definitely not 730. 740 is CFZM, Toronto, Ontario. 460 miles northeast. Coming in like super strong.
Since then, the Supreme Court struck down tariffs imposed by the president under
WSB 750 Atlanta, Georgia, 630 miles southeast.
To apply to get a refund. Any business that paid tariffs since April 2nd. It's Cameron Bure.
Hey everyone, it's Phil Sims.
It's Dolores Catania.
Hey everyone, I'm Kix Brooks.
It's Candace Bushnell.
I'm Rob Paulson. I'm Ryan Sturhan.
Hey everyone, I'm Nicole Felicity.
Susie.
Everybody's Kevin Nealon.
What's up, guys? It's Mia Sue, and it's time to take the quiz.
5 questions in less than 5 minutes every day. Listen and follow. Quiz.box.
Okay, 760 WJR, Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles east.
Labor Secretary Lori Chavez DeRemer is the 3rd member of President Trump's cabinet.
The kids say to the waiter, would you please tell the chef that I thought this was a great meal?
This is a really good evening. Wow, sounds like a local. WABC, 770 New York City, New York, 750 miles. Usually never this strong. I wonder if I'm on 780. We'll find out.
Here's what will happen in New York that does not happen in the rest of the country. The chef will come out and say, Dorothy, I'm so glad you liked my meal, and make a fuss over her, and then say, what would you like?
I would say this is 770. Nice.
Treat her to a dessert. I have...
Go!
That's a shame. That mug was a fan favorite.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Just nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are buckled correctly.
780 WBBM News Radio, Chicago.
NHTSA.gov/the right seat.
Visit NHTSA.gov/the right seat.
Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Celebrating 25 years, the Noon Business Hour on WBBM News Radio.
Hey, it's 12:03 Monday afternoon, the start of a brand new...
Which means Coast to Coast is coming. No!
Jenner and Sean Kelly. Your thoughts here, just what, seemingly 2 minutes
could be 8-10
from a comeback win here, down 14.
I mean, I just think the mindset is the best thing as hard as
810. We got what's that? I'm going to say WHB. Sports talk. Usually it's WHB. I've been getting both WGY, WHB. WHB sometimes booming in over WGY lately. Used to not be the case for so many years, but now it's different. Kansas City, Missouri, 400 miles, 5,000 watts. WGY would be Albany, New York, 740 miles. 810. Sweet.
Then around the crowd that I grew up around, the Washington basketball since high school.
To guarantee every job they do. I've used them many times, and the guarantee gives such peace of mind.
820 here is WBAP, Fort Worth, Texas, to the southwest, 810 miles.
Now in 21 states. If you want to join a community where homeowners are protected and good...
759834. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available.
830 WCCO, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yeah, not bad. This is 310 miles to the west.
5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS.
Got the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
With the updated overnight forecast, I'm WLKY Chief Meteorologist Jay Cardosi. Well, it's beautiful out there, mainly clear.
So this is 840 WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky. 300 miles to the southeast here, and we're going to start hearing coast to coast here shortly.
But that'll pave the way for a beautiful...
You, your family, and everyone out there in America land. Amazing! Find out more.
Getting all excited, smacking the tripod. KOA 850, Denver, Colorado, 890 miles to the west. Yeah, it's a nice, clear evening. No storms. Oh, there's coast to coast on KOA.
Bonjour, René Richard.
Salut, ça va bien?
Hello, René Richard.
Allô, 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 allô.
CJBC 860, Toronto, Ontario. Full signal strength meters bouncing.
Allowance program versus a company truck program. And so after looking into it, and looking at their stipulations of what that vehicle needs to be.
I'm trying to remember if this fine-tuning worked. Thought it did in normal mode, but I could be wrong. Might just be BFO.
I really don't want to do that. Me and my wife just got out of, just got 100% debt free.
Yeah, might just be BFO. Okay, so this is 870. This is pretty far away. This is WWL New Orleans, Louisiana, 865 miles south.
Year, and then they'll give you a stipend.
Certain traffic, a certain mileage in a certain year, and then I get a monthly stipend.
Okay.
Cleveland, Cavs
holding serve with a couple of wins at home.
Schroeder will walk the ball through the center circle into the forecourt. Tosses it left side to Mitchell.
So here's 880 WHSQ, New York City, New York.
Head and shoulder, pow with two hands.
Talk some sense into the radiance, because I'm tired of filling my truck for $90 a turn, you know? I'm just like...
890 WLS, Chicago.
Straight. Can George Strait get the straight? I don't know with the George Strait of Hormuz, which would be actually a pretty good ship.
A little quicker.
Yeah, it's certainly tough to do, but at the same time.
Rockin 940 WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. Yeah, during the day and evening, it's nice. It's pretty cool. I can still pick them up in the evening. They don't power down too far. So yeah, very cool. Detroit, 960, 970,
A masterful
980.
and leads the Cavs to a 10-point win, 115 to 105. And they take a 2-0 series lead with that win call on WTAM AM. Cavs taking a 2-0 series lead for the 18th time in a best-of-7 series. They've won each of the previous 17. That's now 12.
And I will never forget this. It was not that I was the O. That was something else. And that was before my time here. But I remember there's a place where there's a place called
CBW, I believe 990, Winnipeg, Manitoba, 675 miles.
The place they were born was called Fuel and Fall, and their food.
UFOs have vanished or turned up dead in recent years.
Or I'm way off. What the? I think I was off by quite a bit. All right, that was off. That was probably 1,000. I got to go back. Ah, boy, that could have been 1020. Hold on.
Chairman of Apple's board of directors and
This is a real tonight. He had the big thumper that it's like it was 10 years ago.
This is what the playoffs is about. They came at us hard.
Okay, what I thought was 980 is actually, this is 1,000 WMVP Chicago. Okay, this is not a DSP radio. Gotta take my time. Yeah, this is Chicago.
Mobley, a 25-point game. Mitchell.
It's an odd combination of a barbecue place and
1020 KDK, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 450 miles.
Magnitudes more, and even starting pretty early, there were concerns about how the choices made.
I think this is your WBZ. We can just check real quick. I know I'm running out of time here in the video, but it will go pretty quick here towards the end.
Final results that are left in people's minds.
Okay, 1040.
And while video editing that didn't tend to often look rather amateurish was long.
Okay, so coast to coast happening there. WHO, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles to the west. I think we were picking up WBZ there before.
To point out the elephant in the room.
Thank you so much, Mark. He's the food columnist for NBC Boston, Mark Hurwitz, joining us on Connoisseur's Corner, WBZ, Boston's News Radio.
There you go, I just dialed it back, got the call letters.
I didn't talk.
Literally by cutting the capabilities really matter now.
1050 WIAP, Kenosha, Wisconsin, right next to 1040.
Done, as it was with audio tapes at the time.
Cutting your community with a laser state challenges your family's face. Divorce touches all areas.
1060 KYW, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles.
So when you find yourself...
Two strikes, you know, you just kind of sell it.
It's like Rowan and Martin's Lapid from the 1960s, which often featured very fast cuts, often multiple cuts a second, were edited in exactly this way. The technology improved over the years, of course, with offline and online video editing that allowed editing of videotapes from a keyboard and then ultimately bringing the video into the computers. And that's the model for current nonlinear videotape editing systems. These usually have the now familiar editing timeline.
I don't know where we're at. Okay, let's keep going.
Still a major name in the field, to a variety of powerful edits.
He doesn't want to be found. Amazing story. He's still missing. We're up to 11 high-level scientists, military personnel, all involved.
Oh boy, this is, I'm not sure where we're at now.
What's your update on that, guys?
Wow. This doesn't sound as good. This is 1120. Okay, KMOX St. Louis, Missouri. All right, good. We're picking it up. Sweet.
These people when it comes to the national security. To perform complex image masking, motion tracking, green screen effects.
Okay, more of your coast-to-coast WRVA, 1140, Richmond, Virginia, 665 miles. Thanks for hanging there with me, because, yeah, things sensitive. I'm picking up a lot of things, and I can't even get it with the Skyway, like trying to...
Or manipulating imagery via AI that can result in the kind of AI slop where you have to
just awesome. Man, it's great radio.
In dishonest ways.
1160, 1170. Brother Stair Squad, I can tell that the gentleman speaking there, WWVA, I believe, 1170, Wheeling, West Virginia, 430 miles east.
All right, my friend. Thank you, Lauren. Great report.
Coast to coast on Wham, 1180, Rochester, New York, 545 miles. If you're wondering, I'll just cruise to that real quick.
Were associated with a significant...
That's it, 1180. Nice. All right.
Not a workout, not a training plan, just everything.
Now I'm just going to zip up the dial.
Down the European Rock Turtle.
What's right away on us, George? Well, you know, the big news over the weekend was
Not a workout, not a training plan, just everyday life done with a bit more intensity.
Probably on 1470 right now, just I guess.
Guys, these days, let's check in with
successfully landed it. Whoopie-doo, they successfully reused part of the first stage.
Would be the premium player in that regard.
Winning those one-on-ones. Meanwhile, Drake May gets a bona fide.
Okay, I think I heard 1510 there. Coast to Coast was doing something, and then now we're on 1530. WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio. 300 miles.
It's a quality that the Patriots have
in a way of negotiating with the Iranian, whatever's left of the Iranian.
1540 KXEL, Waterloo, Iowa. To the west. 210 miles, I believe. Nice. Get my list going.
Up one day, down the next, up one day, down the next. Cannot market award to the domestic side of, you know...
Okay, CHHA 1610, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles to the northeast. Now, on the AM or medium wave, it says 1600 here. It goes to 1650, 1660, and then I switch over to marine band to get the rest. 1620, 1630. Some bass there, huh? The mighty KCJJ, Iowa City, Iowa, 175 miles, 1,000 watts to the west.
Not to convince other people at your drinking party how smart you are.
I believe 1650 KCNZ.
Whether it's an injury, because guys get hurt all the time in the plant.
At 1650 here.
Not the best team doesn't always win, but the healthiest team always wins.
Yeah.
And it's about matchups, because if you wind up in a first-round matchup, like boys.
As the Hawks swing by the Knicks 107 to 106, gaining right that series, travels to State Farm Arena on Wednesday night as the Hawks look to get up to the NFL draft coming up in 2 days, as I mentioned. One of the key things over the National Football League. You mentioned the big trade that happened within the NFC East.
Okay, this is picking up better than the Skyway. This is 1660, I believe.
a pending in the NFC East. And we got a little bit more clarity on earlier this afternoon. I'll give you the details on that next. This is Rusty One Sports Night.
Yep. WQLR, I believe, Kalamazoo, Michigan, 137 miles. We're almost done. We're going to switch over to Marine Band. So we go over here, Marine Band. I think we're picking up a little bit of country radio on 4840. Interesting. I didn't think it went up that far. Single sideband.
I don't think so. I think she's gonna stay around more. Because she gotta work and she's doing team. Going to do. It ain't have to give. Don't be doing team west until the left.
Okay, that's on standby. 20 out there. Whiskey Dollar Zero. AZW. Thanks, Rick. And how are you?
It's really difficult. It drifts, and you got to sit there and keep feathering this very little bit to get them locked in. Okay, let's see if we can get to the AM band. I was picking them up without the antenna extended. That's amazing. Probably using maybe the loop stick still. That's pretty cool. $16.10. Now we're over here in the Marine Band. Okay, and that last station is 1700. Nice, KBGG 1700. Sorry, no, that's KKLF 1700, Richardson, Texas, 790 miles southwest. Awesome, we're done. Go ahead and turn it off. Yeah, there we are, the Panasonic. This thing is amazing. There's so much to explore with this radio. Yeah, not only do you get your medium wave, you get your shortwave, you can pick up the ham radio operators. Sweet, right? That's awesome. You even got CB if you want to play around up there. Top of that band, you got the FM still. Didn't even touch on that. But yeah, this thing's great. I'm loving this. What a great radio. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. Too, if you like Panasonic radios, classics. You want to see more, subscribe with the bell icon, get notified of these videos if you haven't already. Or at the end of the video, I'm sure you have. And of course, 3, comment down below what you think about the classic RF-1150. This is something you would consider in 2026 and beyond. Yeah. I'm going to say for the money, get one. They're so easy to work on. They really are. They're easy to work on. The front comes out, the back comes off, and both boards are visible, so you can work on all your switches and your potentiometers and maybe fix a capacitor or two if there's a dead one in there. Very easy to tweak. There's even a bunch of, what do you call it, tuners. You can adjust for shortwave and adjust for dial accuracy, for your band coverage, for medium wave and everything, all on the side in there. That's pretty neat, as long as, in the same on the tuning capacitor itself. So it's just neat how they got it all set up for tuning. And of course, you got your 200 millimeter ferrite in the back there. Yeah. Of course, you can tilt it up and spin it like a pro instead of turning the radio like me. Anyway, it's a good time. So yeah, definitely hope you enjoyed the video. So keep tuned and we'll see you in the next one.